something you don't get to see every day. The shoreline of Marsh Harbor. This is the spot where snappers, just a little memory of snappers. There's a couple of poles that left. Everything else is gone. But the wind is blowing out the south today, so I thought I'd come and take a look at the shoreline. This shoreline looks good. There's no sunken boats. It's right next to Harborview Marina. Beautiful setting, flat, calm water. A lot of memories, good and bad memories, was made in this spot for years here at, I see the foundation of the walkthrough, which used to be snappers. Boy, hurricane has changed everything, and nothing will ever be the same. Nothing will ever be the same in Abaco. The people that we once knew, most of them couldn't even get a good burial. I think this is the only country in the world that your loved ones have died. You had 2 hurricanes in 3 years. The graves are not even properly, that's my next video, to go by the grave site of the victims, the 55 casket. They could name 5 of the people in the casket. Wow, that's just unbelievable. 55 casket they laid on top of a hill. Nobody got a headstone. All they did is guesstimating who was in the casket. 4 years later, they still don't have a name. We don't know how many people have died. We don't know who they buried. And they don't know who they buried. That's the jib room back there. A lot of memories, a lot of good memories. I got plenty good memories of the jib room that's finally up and running. I don't know what they're waiting on to make that dock space, but no dock space there. Very few dock. But Pelican Shores, you imagine the waves coming from on one side of Pelican Shores and camp on the other side. Everybody's lucky to be alive. Whoever was on Pelican Shores after and basically during the first half of Hurricane Dorian, they're supposed to be preaching, because they are alive by the grace and the mercy of God. The waves at one time in Marsh Harbor, there was not 1 inch of water. It's like a tsunami. The water was sucked out to sea. Dry harbor. Wow. Then the waves came on the other direction and pushed everything on the shoreline. Those who survived Hurricane Dorian, like myself, is grateful just for life and health. Anything else after Hurricane Dorian is a plus. Life and health, they were the more key ingredients. As I'm here on the shoreline of Marsh Harbor here, where snappers used to be. There's a turtle. There's a turtle in the room, so if I can capture that turtle between those 2 poles there, chilling out. The turtle is chilling out as he disappeared. It's amazing what you could pick up and what you can't pick up. You imagine a little hand camera. You tell somebody that 20 years ago you could zoom in on a hand device from one shoreline of Marsh Harbor to the other. Just zoom in the jib room. They say, boy, Kai, you talking fool. Technology. That's technology. Beautiful calm seas. But even the turtles are coming back in the Marsh Harbour Harbor. Kai Case. That's why he said 22nd of June 2023 at the beautiful marina, Harborview Marina. Right up the street, I didn't even notice that, right up the street, that's where Snappers has relocated next to the Konkin. So they didn't have to go far. Right up the road, there's the Konkin, still building in the backdrop. So on these kayak here, videos showing the coming back of the beauty of my island of Abaco on the shoreline, watching the tide roll away. Kayak is Jibroom in the backdrop.